Hi, my name is Tamar Myers, and this is the third in a series of 3 videos about making the best of sitting. In the first video, we talked about setting up your chair at your desk. In the second video, we talked about how to use your body when you're sitting. And in this video, we're going to talk about 3 other locations where you would sit a lot and how to do that as well as possible or as efficiently as possible. That would be your couch, in your car, and on a plane. So I'm going to start by saying that all the concepts that I'm talking about come from my teacher, Judith Aston. You can find out more information about her at astonkinetics.com. So let's talk about the couch. Everybody wants to relax when they're on the couch. So the way that most people do that is by going like this. Click, click. So the problem with this is that we got into this position in not a very good sequence of movements. It makes a big difference depending on which part of your body you move first. So rather than collapsing in your chest, I'm going to do this in slow motion, rather than collapsing in your chest and then opening your hip joints until you contact the back of the couch, it makes a big difference if you open your hip joints first, keeping your spine straight. And when you feel the support from the back of the couch, then relax through the rib cage. You can see in my body that I'm actually far less slouched when I do it in that order. Okay, let me show you again. If you collapse here first and then go back, you look like this. But if you keep your spine straight, it looks a little funny when you're doing it. But you go back and then relax, you don't get anywhere near as slouched. So just that alone will help you to be able to be in a better situation, a better position while you're watching television. Next, we're going to go to the car. The biggest problems with cars, as well as planes, is the issue of falling into holes. Most cars have this bucketed seat and a curved back, and when you sit in it, you end up sinking into this slouch, this automatic slouch position. Some cars actually have lumbar support, which you would think would be helpful, but the problem is you have to put your whole back against the seat when you're driving. So if you have a lumbar support, your low back gets pushed forward and your upper back ends up sort of arching back. So the most important thing to do when you're sitting in a car or in a plane is to what we call neutralize the seat. Try to get rid of these holes that they put that you're falling into. The best way to do that is with some kind of a cushion. So you can see what my body looks like when I'm sitting here in the seat without any support. And if I give myself a little bit of support under the butt and a little bit of support behind the back, you can now see how much more neutral my body is. I'm raised up a little bit, so I may have to lower the car seat if you can do that. But it doesn't take very much to just fill in that hole. All right? If you're going to be traveling on a plane and you don't want to carry fancy cushions with you, then be creative. A hand towel, rolling up your jacket, a little inflatable pillow, anything that you have with you that you can use to neutralize the seat and make it less full of holes and dips that you're going to fall into is a good idea. Sometimes it seems like it's a lot to carry, but it's well worth it. The other thing is, these are Aston cushions. They're nice fancy cushions that are designed just for this. But again, even in your car, you can be creative. Use whatever it is you need to use, like a hand towel or something like that, to help get rid of the hole that you're going to be falling into. And you'll make yourself a lot more comfortable. Okay?